like you get the guy out on his feet. That's when you know you hit really hard, man. Like that was just like, and that was a rematch, and he knocked him out pretty bad the first fight, but it was nothing like this. This was like, I honest to God, I want to call afterwards and just make sure he's okay, man, because that was a nasty. And then he followed up with three more shots after that. The first shot knocked him out, and he went 1, 2, 3. Let's pray. Let's pray for him.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How was your mindset going into this fight?
Yeah, I mean, my mindset is like every fight, because as you guys can see, like, check my resume out. I'm always fighting good guys, better records. So, I'm going in there to put a show on, number one, but I got to win fights. I'm not getting any younger. I got to win fights. I got to progress my career to get better. The finishes are going to come. The more I keep getting in that cage and working, they're going to come. But when you fight really good guys and veterans like himself, who's been fighting for 18 years, that's almost, I'm 29. You see what I'm saying? So it's my 6th year fighting, and we're getting better. That's all that matters.
Career-wise, where do you want to go from here?
Yeah, I mean, very simple. I want to continue building, keep getting better. You can ask Mike. When I talk to Mike, he gives me a name, I say yes. I don't ask who, where, I don't care. Give me the guy. I step in there, and I'm going to win. Like I said, I want to put fan-friendly fights. When you're fighting these home guys, and if I can't get them out of there and it's close, you've seen what happened when I came here. Split decision losses. And I'm not accepting that. I refuse to accept that.
What was different about this fight camp from your previous ones?
My fight camp, I mean, it's very simple. It's very simple, straightforward. I get kind of emotional talking about it, to be really honest with you. But shout out to my Extreme Couture family out there. Number one, Sean Strickland, Coach Eric Nixick, Coach Davis. Those guys completely changed my entire life. I met those guys, and I was 1-4. I'm a 1-4 fighter. And the way they treat me and push me and make sure I'm better, they're always on top of me. And it brings me tremendous joy to represent them. Come out here, put on a show, but number one, win the fight. Win it. Find a way to win. So that's basically the biggest change I've made. I jumped in my car, drove 40 hours cross country for that one place in the world, Extreme Couture. Shout out to those guys. Yeah. I mean, it was a bitter taste, because last time I was here, I was a co-main event, and he was before me, and he got a knockout, and I lost a split to Marty. And a side note, shout out to Marty Navis. I want to just give a quick side note to that. I love that fucking guy. Reason being, because he's a fighter. After my last year here, I was such a bitter taste. I didn't even want to come back here, to be honest with you. But let me tell you something about Marty. He came up to me. There was nobody up there. He left his family, left everybody he was celebrating with to walk up the stairs, all the way up the stairs, the top floor. Nobody was there. No cameras were there. He didn't have to do it. And I don't want to share what was discussed, but just know that it was a tremendous amount of respect from that guy. And when I experienced that with him, I just got tremendous amount of love for what you guys are doing here, because he's your guy, but he's the guy that we need in MMA. None of this phony shit with guys who want to just be famous. This fucking guy loves this shit. And I was so disappointed when he retired, guys. But when I saw his family, when he come in the cage, and I'm like, he's got bigger and better things. But if that guy can come back, I don't even want to fight him. So much I like him. Like I just wish there was more guys like that in this freaking region. We would take this place to new heights. But back to Hassan, I've known Hassan since college. Me and this guy are buddies. Back when Hassan was 180 pounds of pure muscle, guys. That guy's a freak of nature. You have no idea. Played football for UMass, AIC. The guy is amazing. You guys know him now, and he's surface level of what he can do. That guy is going to go places, man. He's going places for sure, and hopefully my sorry ass can be there too.
What I've seen from you, when you go into the fight, you fight until you can't. And that's what impressed me, shows a lot of respect. And, tonight I saw him same way, just went all up. And, what does that, give you the mindset? Is that how you fight? Instead of fighting someone who can't no more.
Yeah. Like, side note again, Jay Perrin was here last event, post event. We lost one of our brothers in the game. And let me just say something. You know, Perrin left Vegas. He was out there too. And it's no joke out there. There's guys in my gym in Extreme Couture. It's 120 degrees, guys, out there. 120 freaking degrees. Literally, your car tires could melt out there. And there's people sleeping in their cars and going to the gym. That's how bad they want it. There's people in that gym from third world countries, guys. And I'm not putting a dim light to mental awareness. It's a serious problem, but it's a first world freaking problem. There's guys at Extreme Couture, man, from eastern parts of Europe trying to get their families out of war-torn countries. They would chop your arm off, and do whatever it takes to get in there and fight and win. So what I'm saying is this. It's not for everybody, this fighting stuff, guys. There's millions of other things you can do in this wonderful country. I came from finance making fantastic money. There's amazing things you can do in this country that's a lot easier than this shit. I'll be honest with you. If you're not in there because you absolutely love this stuff and cannot live with yourself without doing it, don't get in there. People are going to boo you. Like tonight, they're going ecstatic for Bobby. You know, I'm sitting there looking like chicken shit, right? But I'm there to perform. I'm there to test myself. I'm there to become a world champion. And am I going to lose throughout the way? Of course. In life, you lose. It's not rainbows and sunshines every freaking time. But my message to everybody is do what makes you happy. And if fighting does not make you happy, don't do it. It's not worth it. You know, but this shit makes me happy. You know, I'm an immigrant. I come from a third world country myself. So, again, chicken shit. You get what I'm saying? And I got to Extreme Couture, and this place is the first place that's taking me from chicken shit and bringing me to chicken salad, baby. So, you know, it's what it's all about, this life, man. You know, doing what makes you happy, challenging yourself. You only do certain things once. I'm going to do this thing till the wheels fall off and then be on my merry way when I'm old and CTE action going. And yeah, I fought Bobby one time. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to talk about it. Yeah, I mean, listen, whoever wants to sign me up, you know, I got a great relationship with all the promoters here. I got a fantastic relationship with promoters in Kentucky. I'm fighting in Ohio in a week. I forgot to tell you that. I'm crazy. Just fought this week. I'm fighting again next week in Ohio. So, you know, whoever wants to put me on a show, I'm there to put on a show, and I'm also there to fucking win. See what I'm saying? So, getting better. Keep working on my craft at Extreme Couture. Keep getting better. I got tremendous training partners. You guys all know them. The famous guys, John Strickland, Chris Curtis. I mean, the list is like so long, guys, that it would take me all day. So I'm going to keep getting beat up by those guys. Keep getting better. And who knows? Maybe you might see me in the big show. I don't know. You know, I really don't give a shit, honestly. I just want to be a world champion, put fantastic fights that people can remember and come to want to watch. You know, when I was in there, when we're in there, they're having fun in there. We're kicking, we're punching, we're wrestling, we're doing full blast MMA in there, and we're going balls to the wall too. So that's basically what my next steps are. I'm just going to continue getting better and taking those necessary steps. Awesome. Peace out.
No.
Oh, we got one more. I got my One Piece shirt I was going to throw up there. But all right, what do you got? What do you got for me?
What do you say is your biggest key to victory?
The biggest key to victory is exactly what I just mentioned. You know, sometimes, especially in my losses, guys, I was forcing things. You know, because like I said, I want to be entertaining. You know, I want people to get off their fucking chairs. You know, they pay premium money to come watch this shit. But I'm fighting the home guys. So if I don't get them out of there, I'm not finishing them. The guys, they're good. These guys I'm fighting. If I'm not finishing them and getting them out of there and it's closed, screwed. So basically, when I go in there and fight, I'm looking for holes. If I can stand up and destroy you there, I'm going to do that. If I got to take you to the mat, I'm going to do that. Today, I was getting Bobby in the clinch, and I was dominating that position. I'm going to do it. He was kind of rushing in, gave me some openings, step in, clinch work, elbows, punches. Basically, I'm doing whatever I need to do to win the fight. I'm very, as you guys can see, overall skilled tremendously. I can wrestle, I can box, I can kickbox, I can do anything. So wherever I'm dominating you the most, I'm going to do. And if I can't dominate you there, we done in hell. And it's fantastic that you asked that. Just like the little spiel I went on and talked about. You know, fighting is for chicken shit people that are the lowest of the fucking. I'm serious, guys. Lowest of the low, because doing this stuff is mental. It's mental, guys. It doesn't make sense to do. Waking up in the morning, getting a punch in your face, getting CTE, just to come out here for 15 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever, how long you're out there, getting paid basically nothing for it. You're not getting paid shit to do this. So it's for lowly people, man. It's for people that low self-esteem, people that want to build themselves, make themselves feel better about yourself. And fighting and competition is basically what helped me. Like I said, I immigrated here when I was 4 years old. This country's changed my entire life. My perspective of this country is totally different than a native, let's say. You guys complain about certain things and I laugh at it. You know, like I laugh at it. And my motivation is from my homeland, you know, my the country of Haiti, you know, coming from where I come from. My father brought myself and him to this country. He was 28 years old. I was 4 years old. The guy had nothing. He sold all his shit, came to this country with me. So we struggled in this country. Now he's well off. You know, he's got living in Milton, Mass, with a fucking $800,000 house. He's big time now, driving Hummers and shit. But he never ceases to make me forget where we come from. Last year in Thanksgiving, we're sitting around the table eating a beautiful dinner, and he comes and says, "Sage, did you know that your grandmother right there, she used to make you tea?" I was like, "Yeah, she used to make me tea." Like, what do you mean? Yeah, she used to go out in the dirt and make me a fucking tea made out of dirt. You understand what I'm saying? And when you're coming from that, live in this fucking wonderful country and have wonderful opportunities, I don't get down about when I'm down, because look where I come from. A bad day to me is not the same as a bad day for you guys. You see what I'm saying? I don't have bad days. So when I'm fighting and training and I'm like, man, today's tough. And I remember that dirt fucking tea. I had the father tell me. And I say, you know what? This is a lot better than dirt fucking tea. I don't care if I'm getting smashed in the face by Sean Strickland, fucking throwing up because Coach Dennis Davis is a fucking maniac. It's better than a goddamn dirt tea. That's what motivates me and gets me up every freaking day. When I feel weak in there in that cage and feel like the guy's on top of me, I fucking bust through that barrier. And I think about where I come from. And that's really what motivates me.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Peace out.